Hello everyone, welcome to the Linux lab at InfoLearn. And today we try to do some practice on a new topic in the Linux operating system. In the Linux operating system, there are a couple of filters. If you remember, we had a practice in the last lab, the grep filter. And today we have one more important filter that is called the SED. So I will use SED today. So I will not write in the capital because this is the case sensitive. So that's why SED is okay. So what is this SED? Very important filter and command as well, that is called the stream editor. So why we use that? That means it can help us to search the pattern and replace the pattern, and we can also delete the pattern, we can also append the pattern. There are a lot of operations we can do. So SED is a powerful and strong in the Linux programming and scripting. So it will help us text transformation, especially for the input and output files meant to say stream. So that's why the name is the stream editor. So this is the stream editor. Okay, so stream mean to say belongs to the input and output files. So it will important is it will read the line, it read the file line by line. That is important to understand. So let's try to start our day with the practice. So first of all, we have to create a file. Any sample file we can take it. So suppose I have this student file already, I created it. And how to create this file, please go to my last video and you can see how we can create this file in this tabular structure. Okay, it was very easy to create it. So now let's try to do it. So very first, what we try to do the practice here. So let's see what we want to do. Always you can use the pipe. Sometime you can use the pipe or sometime you cannot use the pipe. This is your choice. So but it is good, you should know what is you are doing right now, so then it is okay. So let's see. I can print it the file, but this time the output goes to the pipe. Now what task I want to do? Suppose I want to apply the SED filter. Okay, but you want to change, suppose you can take example any pattern. So suppose MS, BS, these are the three columns: name, class, and grade. So your target is suppose MS. So what you want to do? You want to change MS with any other courses. So what we can use here, you can use a SED filter. Give the command here and put here this double quotes. It is the syntax actually, and give a command because there are a lot of options and commands. So S right now is a command that is called the substitute. So and after then you will use these two slashes. That means you are going to search something. In between two, you have to write the target pattern. So suppose my target pattern is MS. Okay, so I'm going to search this one. So it will search MS. So practically you can say it is doing two tasks, searching. Now next you want to replace it. So you want to first find MS, then you will change with the new pattern or a string, that is the PhD here. And after that, don't forget to give this ending slash here. That means this is a complete syntax. Now you can see here the result comes in front of you. So MS has been replaced by the PhD. So practically this short command is doing two tasks: searching and replacing. Okay, so you can search the pattern and you can replace it very easily. Okay, so you can try that. So now I want to take one more example. I already created one more file, example student1.txt. Okay, now let's see here. In this file, student1.txt, knowingly I put a one more column, that is here class, so which is the same column. Okay, so in that case, because I wanted to teach important differences here, so suppose this time if I example here, let's see here, I want to change the suppose BS here. Let's see BS. So what will happen now? So here you will see here, first of all, see the file, and we want to change in this file. Okay, so now please see here what happens here. Try to see the difference. So this file has a two different same colon, right? This is the same value. So my target is pose this string BS. I want to change with the PhD or somehow. So please try to see what happens here. Only first value, first pattern is change. Okay, according to this, right? But what about the second one? It is not change. That means we have to learn something more. Okay, so if we want to change it, we will just use a very important switch or options that is called the global. So how you can use a global G? Okay, that means globally it will replace. First it will search, then it will replace. Now see, the problem is solved here. So guys, that means that this was the simply limited to the first occurrence. That's it. That's it. Okay. And if you want to go for every BS string in the file, okay, in the line, so you can see G will help you. So you please try to use G, that is called the global replacement actually. So replace all the occurrences in the file and it will help you for search and replace the pattern. Okay, so you can do it. Okay, now let's try to do, let's see what we have to do more here. So now suppose example right now you want to replace any single line replacement. Let's see here. So here what you want to do, you want to suppose change the BS here. Okay, in this line or this line, that is important to know. Example, let's see, this is in the first line, second line, because first line is this is the second line. So what you want to do here, very easy again to use it. So first of all, always this is a always create like this brackets, then put it, that means you are going to search this and you want to change with this pattern. Okay, and close it. And then after you will give the, before that you will give s mean to say substitute. Now you can give the line number here. Okay, so now it will go to this line and it will look for this pattern. So you can also give the specific line number searching. So this is a selective line searching, or basically not a selective, you can say single line replacement. So it is the single line replacement. So example here, this time you want to change the line. So suppose line number 4. Okay, so here you will see this is the line number 4. There should be changes. Can you see? Now previously it was changed on the first line. This is the second fourth line. So you can change it with the help of specific line number. Okay, so very easy to do that. And after that, you can also try with it here. Example, you can also use a separator here as well. So that means start with the 2 and then mean to start number second line second and then go to the end with the fourth line. This is actually a range, I should say a range of the lines. Okay, then it will also change for you. So now the target, this is actually range of the line 2 to 4. Okay, so in your file there can be 100, 200 lines. You can use such a option very easily. Okay, so please try that. That is called the multi-line replacement with the help of range. It is very useful in the Linux scripting. We will use later on this SED command in the scripting when we will learn it. Okay, so now let's try to use a little bit more here. So in this way, you can also try. So guys, I hope you can understood this basically expression. So here you can use a expression very easily to club, or how to say connect two different uh, commands together. Actually, here is a basically selective line displacement with the help of expression. So in a single call, I can how to say execute SED with two different expressions easily. Okay, so please try to see. It is important to use how to use it. We use the same in the grep. Okay. So let's try to do some more solve the task here. So let's try to see what we can do here. We have this file here. So what we want to do, suppose you want to change the name of any student. Example, this student, you want to change the name here. Okay, you want to change the name, and how we can do that. So there are two options I show you previously as well. So here what we can use here, SED here, and then after what you will use, you will just search the pattern, that is the rock. Okay, and you want to give the name of the student's pose Benz here. Okay, you can give the name of Benz. So this is the important to use, and you can use it. But before that, if you remember, we use a substitute command. Okay, it is also okay. You can see the name is change. So this is the first option I told you in the beginning, if you see. And here you can also use a one important command, that is Y command. You can also try with the Y. Y basically translation command here. So just like a tr command in the Linux, it can also translate the how to say characters very easily. So character by character, it will translate. Example here, it will change R with B. Okay, O with E, C with N, and K with C in this example here. So basically it is a how to say transliteration command actually. Okay, transliteration is the word that means one by one. Okay, so let's try to see. It also works here. So you can also use a Y command, is important for a translation. So it was a fundamental, but it is advanced. You can try it. Okay, it is very easy to use it. Okay, so now try this time. What we did, we have a change of search and to replace the pattern, and we have printed out on the screen. I mean to say console right now. Okay, so now you can see output goes where here. Okay, but I don't want to send such a output on screen right now. So example here, let's try to see. This is our input file here, and suppose you want to change the name of the student here. Okay, so what we did here, example. Okay, so it will change the name of the student, but I don't want to use on the screen. So what I will use, I will just directly use this syntax on the command prompt. But here, what I will use a very new syntax, that is the hyphen I. So what is the hyphen I? Hyphen I mean to say inline. So if you want to change this name of the student into the real file. Okay, now you see, previously we didn't affected the original file, that was the student.txt, but this time you want to change it. So in that case, what we can do here? So in that case, example here, let's see here. So please give the input file as well here. This is the another way. We don't use the pipe right now. You can also try it. So now what will happen here? So it will change the file. The original file will be affected. So please see now, original file has been affected or not. Yes, previously original file was not changed. We have seen the output on the screen, but this time I made it on the in the real file actually, right? So now one more thing, if you want to create a example, let's see, try to, I want to show you here. This time suppose I want to make a reverse operation, right? So I want to make a student the same one. Okay, now you will see what happens. Original file will be the same again here. Okay, now see, the file is the same here. Okay, so that is the inline, but I want to show you one more. So now you want to create a backup file uh, for the saving purpose. Okay, so in that case, you can save your original file. Accidentally you can change it, but you can save it. So here example, you want to change the rock with bands. Here you can use very important and interesting, that is dot bak. Bak mean to say backup file. Now you will see what happens here. So in the system, what will happen, you will see here, the backup file is created. Okay, and original file is the same here. Now we check what's inside the original file. Okay, what's inside the original file? Original file is change, but what about the backup file? So student.txt.back. Did you notice the backup file? Because before the changing the file, the system took the backup actually, right? So you can see the file has saved. Okay, so guys, I mean to say inline, and I dot back is the backup before doing the inline, I should say. Okay, so this is very nice command which you can do the practice very easily. Okay, now let's try to do example here. This time what you want to do, suppose this is the student bench, you want to print the this record here, specifically line. Now we try to understand how we can print such a uh, lines with the help of a SED. So here, very important command, we can use the P command here. P mean to say print. So here you can use a P command. Please put a P command, but P command will just print it. You will see here, it will give the file, it will print every line. Right now you see here, it will print twice every time. Okay, because first it will print it, then you will see set, but it is not good right now. So what we want to do, you want to print a specific line here. So now you want to print this second line. Okay, so let's see, I will put it 2 here, give the number. Oh, great. The problem is going to be solved here. Now, see, look here. So first of all, it is printing, and then again, it is twice printing. This is not good still now, because it is the command, because first of all, it will print the file and goes to the pipe, and you will see SCD2P will print the second lines here, right? Second lines printing it here, because first it was printing, second time it is printing. Now you can check one more example. Let's see 3P. Now you will see what happens. The third line is repeated actually. Okay, just like a duplicate, but it does not make sense. So in that case, what we can do here. So here, I want to show you here what I will do here. Okay, so I will give you very important more switch. You can use a -n. So -n basically hide or suppresses, actually suppress the line. Now you will see I can easily print the line number second. Okay, so similarly you can print the any other line of. So you see, so it is important. So what we have learned here, so N and P. Okay, so you can use it very easily in scripting and task solving. We use it later on. We will see example if you want to print the odd number, even numbers, and even lines, odd lines, something like that. I think it will help you. Okay, you can try it. Okay, so now what we can do, we understood how to print it. Let's try to do more here. So this time we don't want to use it, and here, so suppose I want to first, this time I will want to remove it. So I have one more command D. So what happens now, the header will be removed. This is the header actually. Okay, so I can remove the header with 1D. So it is, try it with another number and see, second record will be deleted. Okay, so you can change the value and you can remove the line as per your choices. So basically this is the removing the line with its number, is very nice. And now you can also try to do with it here. So suppose you want to delete with special target. So special target, you can put it here. So special target example here, pop. You want to search first pop here, that is the student name, and then after you can remove that line. Okay, you will see that line will be removed where the pop word is existing. Okay, so we can say this is the removing the line with the special target pattern. So this is the searching. You can also use it very easily. Okay, so this will help you to solve such a task easily. Okay, so now what we want to do here, let's see. So now we try to do one more important task here. Example, suppose you change the first line. Example, this is the first line header. You want to change the header now. How we can change the header? So in the Linux, in the SED, very strong filter, which can help us to change very easily here. So what we can do here, SED here, and then after, what we want to do, because here, where is the line? First, this is the first line. This is second line. This is first line. Okay, give a command C. C mean to say change. So you want to change with the example any name, example database or whatever you can give, and you will see here the first line will be change or like overwrite here. Okay, so can you see it is change? And if you want to make it inline, it is up to you. If you want to take a backup before, you can do it. So I show you previously. So what is the meaning of 1C? That means changing at the first line very easily. So you can do it very easily to change the line here. That is the first line I can change. So if you want to change any other line, please give the number and you can do it very easily. Okay, this is the change actually. Okay, and here I show you the change, but this time what we want to do, we want to perform the insert operations. In insert operation we can use, I think, I. So here how we can use the I here. So let's see where you want to insert here. Example, before the pop or before the John, whatever you want to see. So let's see what I want to say. Insert the suppose city name or city name above the pop here. Above it, I want to insert one new line here. And I want to say this student from this country or this city. So how we can do that? So first of all, very easily try to search the student. How we can search it? With this slash. So now I set it. I am going to search this pop. Okay, this student I can search it. Now I can put it I. So what is I? I mean to say insert. Okay, and then after this slash here you have to put, because this slash will tell us which pattern you want to be match actually, which pattern you want to insert after before the matching, not the after, before the matching. So what I can write here, example here, this student is from Moscow. So you can do it and let's see what happens. Can you see? I inserted a new line in between somewhere. Okay, so who is helping me? Only I option can help me. Okay, so this is the inserting. So same way we can do one more operation. Suppose you want to put at the end here. So in that case, what you want to do here, example, let's see, John. So this is the last guy here. Here you can see this is a student here. Okay. Now I want to use one more operations. I can try to use A here. So this student is from, let's say, uh, London city, right? So what will happen? So this will actually perform the append operation. So I is insert in between the line file anywhere. Can you see right now? But A is a append. So append basically can append just after the target pattern. So right now it is, you can use insert before the line. A, you can see append just after it, or maybe you can say here in this example at the end. So you can try this both important commands in with the help of SED. I or A can help you to solve the so many tasks very easily. Okay, so please try to do such a practice, and let's try to see one more what we can do here. Student.text. Okay, so now we understood how to change it, how to insert it, and how to append it. So now we try to use a little bit more example here. Create a new file after adding a blank lines here. So how we can add a blank line? So example, after John, I can add a blank line very easily. Can you see right now? The blank line has been inserted for the John. Okay, now you can see here I can easily insert the blank lines. It is empty line. Okay, so if you want to insert the empty line, it will be very easy. But now what I want to do, I want to be, how to say, create a new file here. So in that case, how I can create a new file? So if you remember last week we used it, I can redirect this all changes into the new file. Example, new.txt. So let's see what's in my new.txt. Can you see? So the file with the blank line, that's it. Okay, so can you see I use this syntax here. This is output redirection. I'm sending output to the new file. So guys, today what we have do the practicing, we did the practicing very well. I hope we understood the many operations in the SED. So you will see here what we had the practicing today. in the lab practicing here, you will see here what we use different operations over here. We try to search the replace pattern with these options. This is the searching and replacing, okay. And then after we try to use for the globally, you see it was locally, it was globally for each occurrence in the line, and it was for in the specific line, second line. This is for the second to fourth line. This is for the second line over here, right? And also for second line, this is expression E, okay. And then after we used to use a inline function, inline option inside a file if you want to make the changes in the real file. Before real, you can create a backup file with i.pack. And here you can also use print the second line here with the p command. Okay, and mean to say suppresses. Okay, and d mean to say remove the line. And here specific pattern, you can also use this option with this searching pattern slashes. And here we also see how to use the y command for translation. And here you see directly we can use it here. And here you will see here we also try to use insert pattern and appended with the I. Okay, so we did this such a practicing. I hope you can do it, and see you in my next lab with new topic. Till then, please take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.